Hello and welcome to TGIF. I'm your host, John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion. Today I have a really interesting coin. In fact, it's Thors hammer. Now, if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up and the bell so you don't miss out on any other episodes that I'm doing. Now, what is it that I'm featuring? Well, I'm featuring essentially the Mjolnir, aka the Thors hammer. Now, I'm not going to repeat that name one more time because, quite frankly, I'm sick of it. Here's the COA, here's the coin, don't worry. Well, coin, here's the round, because it's not technically a coin at all. But we can have a look here, and these are limited to just 5,000. So, certificate of authenticity, there it is. And if you want to pause, you can read that. I'll get my nail out the way. Photoshop it if you have to. There you go. And then same with the other side, where it just says pretty much, shining the light a little bit better. 5 mark, 20, 25, 4 nines fine, 1 ounce BU. And it says there, limited to 5,000 pieces. Now, before I go into this, this is as you saw, this is the 1 ounce version. There is a more exclusive version, which is limited to 500, and it's 2 ounces. Now, I'm not going to really mention prices, but let's just say the 1 ounce version is the best buy. In fact, it's not too much more expensive than a silver eagle at the moment. However, or maple or whatever, okay? However, if you buy the 2 ounce version, which, okay, it does have some gold gilding and I think a ruthenium coating on it as well, it's over 10 times the amount overall. It's ridiculously stupid. Yeah, it's just stupid. Don't buy that, okay? No matter how much you like it, don't. I just can't justify that. But if you have that kind of money and you want to be able to buy it just to have it, yeah, okay. Buy me a coffee or something. I don't know how that thing works, but you know. Anyway, right. Here's the actual coin itself. And I'm going to walk through because initially I thought, and I was quite disappointed at first, I thought it was going to be the same on both front and back. So there's a clue. We're not really looking at, anything huge here, but it is slightly different. In fact, on this side here, and I'm going to have to point out the differences really. So let me get a little pen and I'll show you. First off, we have the 2-headed eagle. All the lightning patterns are different. What's going to be really tough to see on this video is that there's all of the Germanic alphabets, okay, on the symbol there. We have Germania 2025 written right above on top. And on this is something there. Oh yeah, it says 5 mark, i.e. the fictitious denomination of this round, not a coin. And we also have right here 1 ounce AG, symbol for silver, 4 nines fine, 3 9.9. So that is on the back, reverse side of it. We have a reeded edge. We have a domed capsule, so that's why I said it's the back, so it will fit flat inside the collector's box. And then we have on this side, well, you're not seeing that busyness with the 1 ounce or whatever. We do have that name, which I'm not going to pronounce to you again, right above, but it means Thors hammer. And we have on the hammer some different, notice like that's like an MCFI, hold on, And I'm just making that up as like what I could interpret it to be. And that looks like FZMH. Again, it's just what it relates to, kind of. Looking around, we also have symbols, I believe, going all the way around the outside of things. Let's have a look on this side, and it's the same. Again, this one's like FMTY, maybe, I'm not sure. This one is YK. I don't get it, but so yeah, there are differences on both sides. So they haven't just used the same die over and over again on it, and the lightning patterns also differ. So if you were to compare both sides, being a geek that I am, I looked at both sides and I thought, okay, right, let's see if they're the same, and they weren't. So that's cool. Now, Thor's hammer, of course, is Thor's hammer. If you don't know what Thor's hammer is, you should have already clicked off by now, because it was the hammer of the gods and whatever, and only a god can lift it. Or those worthy, whatever. Since I'm into Marvel, apparently Captain America can lift it. But he fakes that he can't. And Thor was like, what? Anyway, spoiler alert there. Spoiler, sorry if you haven't seen that. But yeah, there we go. It is incredibly awesome. And as I said, for the price that you're looking at a normal, kind of round or whatever, coin, whatever, just to give you an exact idea. So this way, as of today, Friday, whatever the heck day it is, is it 10th of the 10th? Wow, 10th of the 10th, okay. On the Silver Traders website, which of course, silvertrader.uk, you can pick it up for £55.99. Whereas you can pick up a brand new 2026 Britannia for £51.99. Sorry, so £55.99 or £51.99. Those are kind of your options there. It's only £1 more expensive than the 1 ounce, Australian Brumby. Yeah, I mean, can't really go wrong. It's essentially that. So value for money for collectors. Yep, it's right up there. Stackers. Yeah, you know what? Again, it's perfectly fine as a treat. It's not one of these huge coins or rounds that's going to set you hundreds of pounds. So there you go. Anyway, I have been adding more stuff to AceBullion.com or AceBullion.co.uk, your choice. I own both domains and links to the same site. So have a look on over. If you haven't already, I'm going to be adding more stuff today, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I wish everyone a wonderful weekend wherever you may be. With that, Godspeed.